Welcome to the second video. The last one we left off here on Rank Tracker and my KEI wasn't showing properly, so what I did was I went to KEI settings, go to number of searches, set this to word tracker. I had it set to the Google keyword tool, which requires a CAPTCHA, and it wasn't making it past it, so that's why it wasn't showing everything. So just change that there, and then you'll be set. So I've gone through and picked out some keywords here after running the suggest tool, using word tracker and the suggest tool also, and managed to find some pretty good keywords here. The KEI isn't all that spectacular, but it's doable, and I think that we can get these. So we're going to start with these ones, and I picked Start Vaping and Vapor Cigarettes Online because this one's my main domain, or has this keyword in my main domain, and this one's pointed at my main domain. The reason I picked Start Vaping is just because it's a pretty catchy phrase related to the niche. It'd be easy to throw on a business card. Start Vaping isn't necessarily going to be a high search keyword, but I just wanted it as the name of the site. So I'm going to use other domains for search engine friendly keywords to point at it. You don't have to do that at all. It's just something that I do. Like I explained in the first video, if you have some keywords that you're having a hard time ranking for, just get a domain for it. You're going to rank pretty close to the #1 spot pretty easy just from having the keyword in the domain. And if somebody else has the keyword in another domain, like a .ca, and you have a .com, you guys will be battling it out on the first page pretty much. So you guaranteed first page if you get your keyword in the domain, and you use the SEO tools, especially guaranteed. So I'm just going to copy these keywords here, and we're going to put them into my Senuke is just a little bit outdated. That's okay. We're going to make I'm just doing this for the tutorial, so where's my, there it is. And since I have my other domain pointed, I might as well throw that in there too. I'm just going to jump onto the desktop here. This is where I have most of my stuff running. I already have the BioSpinner open, so might as well use that one. And we'll call this Vapor Smoking. And we'll pick Health as the category. And I'm just going to jump back on here and grab the bio. Normally I would put all my Xenu campaign on the server too. I just wanted to do it on here for the video. So I got these new templates here I'm going to put on the desktops tonight. And I got them from that Internet Marketing Masters site. It's a site that me and my co-worker here at Extreme SEO Tools found. And these sites are these templates are pretty big. And the way they explained them on the site was actually pretty neat. They have all these little toolboxes that go in there, and delete any inactive links right after, and I thought that was really cool how they had it set up. Something worth trying anyways. I'm going to give it a shot, and just check the Senuke templates box on your desktop, or folder on your desktop. I'll throw those in there with the other ones. Let's check out one of those other ones. Oh. It's having a hard time loading it up. It's so big. Oh, there's a few changes there. So then he just threw a bunch of PDFs in there instead. That's pretty neat. Have to give those ones a try. Looks pretty interesting. I'm not going to pick one of those for the video though. It's going to take for a long time, so I'm going to go down here and pick the Calibus. Was always one of my favorite ones back in the day. They're all chained here. I used to use this one quite a bit. It still gets quite a bit of results. Maybe we'll check one of these other ones. But normally during the week when I'm doing my SEO on a weekly basis, I'll use the full Monty. Every Sunday I'll spend the day and just do all my sites. I got quite a few of them, so I'll do like 5 campaigns for each site and then set it for 7 days. And for each 5 campaigns I usually do between 5 and 10 keywords. Now that Senuke lets you put any amount of keywords in, and obviously search engine ranker, you can put as many as you want in there. So one thing I wanted to point out to you was for emails, GSA has a cool link in it that takes you to a place, right? So click on email verification in one of your projects and click on buy accounts, and it takes you to where you can buy Hotmail accounts that already have the filter set. I just thought that was really neat. I didn't know that there was a service like that out there. So you don't have to worry about any of the sites sending email verification to your junk folder, because you can now use these accounts, because sooner or later the Senuke pre-made Hotmail accounts are going to run out during the week, and they only reset once every Sunday or Monday. So some people are gonna miss out on having some pre-made Hotmail accounts. So the easiest thing to do is just go here and spend $12 on 1,000 Hotmail accounts, and you never have to worry about your Hotmail account anymore. So I already have some here. I had to click on here. When you buy them, they give you a... Oh, actually, I don't even need to do that. That's for GSA. Okay. I'm just being silly. Right here, put your Hotmail in. So you'll put your email and the email address, and your email and the username. And for incoming mail server, pop3.live, test it, and you're good to go. Stuff in there, but it's worth it. It's worth it to do 3 rather than just 1. Okay, so I think I already got one open. I'm gonna put article builder logins in the either the README file or there's not another file on the desktop. I thought there was. Just check your README file on the desktop. So I'm gonna have article builder logins in there. The article builder has a 400 point API limit for each day, Now, if I share these logins with you guys, that 400 is going to be eaten up. Like probably early morning, it'll be gone. So what you can do is take the logins and actually log into articlebuilder.net and make the articles manually in the back. And you can do that unlimited times. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I usually set it to about 20 articles, which is the highest you can go. I only use super spun content for search engine ranker because usually in each of the Senuke modules there's about around roughly 20 sites to submit articles to. So just hit build my article. Actually, there's one thing I need to show you. In advanced options, spin articles together. You want to do that so that each site gets a different article. Copy it, and we'll take it to Senuke. Actually, this ended up being a bookmark one anyway, so let's skip. Let's just paste it here then, until we come back to it. Oops. Oh yeah, I did want to go there. Okay, we need a bookmark created, and I'm going to use the bio spinner. Now we can grab that art because it puts the title. The first column is the title, just remember that. And then just replace this title. And that's it. We can preview a sample, and it looks really good. Let's grab another one. Takes a minute there to paste because it's got to transfer all of this from the server. Looks like it must have just had some sort of an error. It was saying max, you've hit your daily limit, but I just refreshed it there. So I'm just going to grab it. Now don't forget your very top one is the title. Oops, I missed a bracket. Okay, so you get the idea. I just want to show you that method of going into the back panel of Get Article Pro, or not Get Article Builder. So in advanced options, make sure that you have spin articles together. That's all you got to remember, and set it to 20 when you're using Senuke. That's all you need. And when you're using GSA, search engine ranker, then you want to use super spun content because you're submitting to very, very many more sites, and it's gonna reduce the duplicate content a little bit better. And Article Builder does a way better job at spinning than the best spinner. Okay, that's it. I set this to 7 days, and I'll make 5 of these. Check your balance. Looks like mine's getting pretty low there today. I use quite a bit, sometimes between $50 and $80 in the day. If I do all my sites on a Sunday, Monday and Tuesday will both be about $80. And then after all the accounts are made, then it tapers off to about $25 a day. Not even sometimes. It's the account creation that really gets you. But I'm doing all my sites on Sunday, so it does add up. But you got to remember that even though that I'm paying that kind of money to do this, and spending all that money on CAPTCHAs, if I were to go and hire someone to do the search engine optimization for me, it would be 10 times that amount to spend. If I outsourced it, it would still even be more. Like if I outsourced somewhere cheap, like the Philippines, you're looking at more money anyways than you are spending on time and CAPTCHAs to do it yourself. So it's just better just to pay the CAPTCHAs. We have Captcha Sniper on all the servers. There's a little bit of a compatibility issue with Captcha Breaker and some of the tools. We tested it on our one server here, and it doesn't want to cooperate very well with Senuke. So we're just going to leave Captcha Sniper on all the other servers. As I've noticed, Captcha Breaker does do a pretty good job, a little bit better of a job than Captcha Sniper does. The only difference is Captcha Breaker will send it off to get solved at your third-party service automatically if it doesn't recognize it. But Senuke already has that built in with Captcha Sniper. If it doesn't solve it, then it'll send it off. So we'll just leave Sniper on. Just wanted to show you search engine ranker here. First of all, you want to load all your emails in here. All you do is, when you buy them from that source, they'll send you a little tool, and you just paste them in there, and it will give you them in the proper format. So all you will do is come up here and import from clipboard, and it just added them. So now there's a bunch. And like I said, they're already redirected to your inbox. You don't have to do the spam folder thing. Let me just show you how I set up the modules here. So for one module, I will only set up an article module. Or in one campaign, I'll only set up an article module. And the reason for that is because sometimes I notice that if I set up all of them, the articles don't get favored as much, and I won't see barely any of them. I've already been letting this one run on just articles for. I actually just stopped it a little while ago, but it submitted 129 articles in, like, I don't know, it must have been 15 minutes. So I'd rather much just make a campaign for just articles, and then make another campaign for even just all of them after that. All except for the article on the next one. So I'm just going to go through some of the settings. Obviously, you add your URL there. I showed you the email accounts. If it's just one URL, then it doesn't matter if that's in there. I use the URL variations, just changes some of the letters to capitals here and there. And put all your keywords right here, separated by commas. And then click the count just to make sure it got them. So I got 8. Collect keywords from target sites. I've been playing around with that just to see how that works. And use collected keywords to find new target sites. And I'm playing around with that too. I'm just testing it out. It sounds like it could really work. And obviously we're going to use keywords as anchor text. That is a must. We want to be pointless then if we weren't using our keywords for our anchor text. And use anchor text with variations. That's the same thing as the top one. So we're just going to change some of the letters to capitals. so it looks like a different submitter every time. So the only real tricky thing out of setting up this module is putting the categories in. So what I do is I go and check in Senuke's categories. You want to take a look under, let me see, an article directory. Oops. Don't want that one. So just take a look and see what categories that. And I did the stupid thing of picking computers on my vapor cigarette one at the beginning of the wizard. So I'm going to do it again. So just skim through here and see what other article directories are using for categories, and that's all I did. And then put them in here. Arts and entertainment seems like it's probably about 70% of them I noticed. So pick that one, and I just put health and wellness, health and medical, all ones that I found in the Senuke article directory. So just make a short description here. Basically all I do is grab the Senuke bio spinner right here and spin up a bookmark description and throw it in there. And that is for PHP link articles, PHP link article login. The about yourself already comes in there, and I'm happy with that. It already has predefined names and a huge database of different addresses and names, and I find that that's different every single time. You can just leave that. So the only thing that we're going to do that's different in here is we're going to grab an article from Article Builder again, and we're going to put the title here, the article here, and remember the first column is always the title spun, so you got to take the top one and put it here. And then the article summary, all I do is take the first paragraph of the body of the article and just paste it in here. And that's it. That's all you do for the article one. So if you're going to set up a new one for your campaign, what I've been doing is just going through all of them and just pick a bunch of them. But what you can do is do a campaign for each individual one of these and then point them and then make link wheels, like right here. This is where you select it. So for example, I'm just going to make bookmarks this time. And all I want to do is point all of these bookmark sites at my vapor cigarette success URLs that come out of this campaign. So I'm going to click use verified URLs of another project, and I'm going to point it at vapor cigarette online. So all these bookmarks will be bookmarking or be pointed at the URLs made from this campaign, all the articles. So that's a really good way of making. It's the same thing as Senuke, only you can't see the diagram in front of you. You have just as much control over it doing it this way. You can make another campaign with just forums. Where's the forums? Right here. And just point forums at even just the bookmarks. You can point the forums at just the bookmark modules, whatever you want to do. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature. And if you have any questions about that, just open ticket to support at extremeseotools.com. It's pretty straightforward how to go through here and fill out the descriptions, and it has help. You just hover over the help and it tells you exactly what to do. It's just the same what you would do in Senuke, is fill in all the descriptions and the titles and whatnot. I just wanted to show you basically the main feature there of making the link wheels and putting the emails in there and where to get the emails. That's pretty important. The last thing I just wanted to talk about before I'm running pretty short of time here. I got 3 minutes before I run over the deadline of being able to upload this video. The indexer is, you don't have to worry about the search engine ranker, all those URLs getting indexed, because they send it here already. And I just want to, really get the point across that using Senuke with GSA search engine ranker is very, very powerful. I've been using them both together now for 3 or 4 months, and I am astonished at the results that I get from it. So, with all of your Senuke URLs that you get, you want to make sure that they're all getting, I need to make sure that there's a URL somewhere, but there's not. It's not done yet. So just click on your URLs tab. Your campaign will probably finish up, mine in 7 days because I set it for 7 days. And you'll see a number here. Just click on it and grab all of the URLs that are in here. And then you have to click on each one of these boxes individually. It's a pain in the butt, but that's okay. You need all of those indexed. Make a file on your desktop. Put all of the URLs in a notepad. Every single one of them out of every single one of these modules, especially the RSS ones. Don't let those ones go just because they're RSS. They're the most important ones because they hold all of the URLs to your sites. So we're going to index all of these. We're going to stop it if it's running. I think we actually have to. We have to stop it, I think. Like turn it right off, I mean. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we want to add multiple URLs. We press import, and then we just find that file on our desktop. And that's it. Easy as that. And then all of your files are indexed. And this indexer here, I've got to say, is the best indexer that I've come across online. And I've been online now for 4 or 5 years. And this one does the job very, very, very good. So give that a shot. See how you like it. I'll make another video about scraping keywords with Scrapebox using Hrefer to scrape forums for Xrumer, and then we're going to post a job with Xrumer tomorrow. And that'll be the last video. I might do another video with Scrapebox yet, I'm not sure. But that should be good for now, for today. Have a good one.